Hello everyone, today I'm at the Asian Actuarial Conference 2025 in Bangkok. I'm excited to be a student volunteer for this event and I will share insights about the conference and speak with some experts later on.
ที่จัดได้ยิ่งใหญ่อลังการมากเลยเดี๋ยวเราจะพาทุกคนไปดูภาพรวมของงานนี้นะคะก็คือหลักๆด้านหลังเราเนี่ยจะเป็นเมนฮอลก็จะมีแบบ CEO Panel แบบหลายคนแล้วก็มาจากหลายที่มาให้ความรู้กับพวกเรานะคะแล้วก็รวมถึง Actuary ที่เป็นทำงานเป็น full time อยู่แล้วด้วยก็คือมาแชร์ knowledge กันหรือว่าระดับ manager ก็มาช่วยให้ความรู้เรื่องต่างๆที่แบบอาจจะไม่ใช่ area ที่เราทำงานอยู่ก็แบบว่าได้ความรู้กลับไปจากงานนี้มากๆเลยนะคะนอกจากนี้นะคะด้านหลังของเราค่ะก็เป็นบูธที่เป็นบริษัทของ Insurance Solution ที่ทำด้าน Modeling แล้วก็เป็นตัวของ Reinsurance โดยเราก็มีสปอนเซอร์สนับสนุนหลายเจ้าเลยอย่างเช่น Partner Lee แล้วก็ Swiss Lee นะคะแล้วก็ด้านนี้ก็เป็นเรื่องประวัติศาสตร์ของ Actuarial ทุกคนอาจจะยังไม่รู้แต่ว่าจริงๆแล้วมันมีมานานมากๆเลยค่ะโอเคค่ะทุกคนและทีมงานในครั้งนี้ก็คือ Generative AI นะคะก็จะมี Breakout Room ที่มี Experts หลายๆคนมาพูดให้ฟังเกี่ยวกับActuarial ที่เอาไป combine กับตัว AI ในงานจริงๆนะคะว่าเราจะ prevent disruption หรือว่าเราจะใช้ AI ยังไงให้เกิดประโยชน์สูงสุดค่ะOur first guest, I would say, thanks for the support from the IFOA team for supporting this actuarial profession. I have some question for the president of the IFOA. Is there any message you wanna leave for young generation who wanted to become an actuary?
I guess what I'd say is if you want to be involved in AI, data science, you want to really understand the models that are being used, the maths behind them, you want to understand the implications, then the actuarial qualification is probably your best way of doing that. It teaches you the mathematical rigor you need to understand those models, but also gives you some really good use cases for those models and teaches you professional oversight so that people who use those models, when you advise them, can do so in confidence.
Can you emphasize on the impact of an actuary to the society these days?
Well, it's huge. I mean, actuaries have been involved in risk and helping people manage risk for hundreds of years. And that's typically been the way in which they've added most value. So help individuals and societies to become more resilient. But the kind of techniques that we use, they're much broader than that these days. So we talked about AI, but also sustainability and climate change. I mean, this is stuff which involves complex models, involves understanding those models and explaining them to non-experts, looking at the implications and providing professional oversight, which has huge impacts and huge benefits for societies. And actuaries are the people who are trained to be able to do that kind of work and to really help people.
You think now's we priced fairly for our customer or insurance are taking more excess of benefit, taking advantage of customer or no?
So charging too much. When you work out how much to charge someone as a premium, you're going to ideally make the premium as specific to the individual as possible. So get as much information on their particular circumstances and the risk that they're running as you possibly can. And if you do that right, then you can also encourage people to reduce their own risk because reducing their risk, if it's recognised, can give them lower premiums. So that's a way that can benefit both individuals and insurance companies, to try to do that. But you've got to, if you're the insurance company, you've got to be able to collect that data and have that data to be able to do the pricing. But you tend to find that if in theory anyway, if an insurance company is overcharging, then it means there's an opportunity for another insurance company to come in with lower premiums and through competition get more policyholders, and that should hopefully drive premiums down to a competitive level. So unless you see insurance companies making too much profit, and they need to make some profit because you've got to have that buffer to cover the uncertainty over insurance. So there needs to be some profit being made. But I like to think that in a well-functioning market, competition should mean that the premiums are not excessive.
Reasonable premium, and also we are under control of the regulators like OIC. So I think that is a fair price for the risks we assess. So yeah, thank you for giving your time for us. Thank you. Can you give me an introduction about yourself first of all?
I'm Christopher Lee. I work for the Pathwise Solution Group. So it's actuarial software we provide to life insurers. And I'm based in South Korea. And I work with TK Lee. He's the head of Pathwise Solutions in APAC.
Because I'm a student, so I don't know much about the software being used in the valuation team.
Yeah.
So how can you correlate with Thai direct insurance?
So actuarial software is a specialized software typically for long-term duration policies. Since for long-term duration policies, it's very difficult to use Excel and stuff. So they use a specialized software, and that's where softwares like Pathwise come in to allow actuaries to model and project a very long-term duration cash flow model.
Are there any value proposition, especially for Aeon? Yeah.
Okay, so Pathwise. I can only speak for Pathwise because I'm part of the Pathwise team, but Pathwise is the only GPU solution in the market. So all the other actuarial software vendors use CPU, but we're the only vendor out there that uses a GPU technology, which is much more developed for high frequency calculation. So GPUs allow you to calculate thousands and thousands of calculations per second, which is very different from CPU. So I think that's one of the distinguisher, and then we also have a very user-friendly interface. So we have a very Excel-like interface. So it's very easy for new model developers to learn Pathwise and get accustomed, and then be able to develop models on their own. It's a very tabular interface, so this allows users to really easily make the cash flow models. So Aeon Pathwise is a end-to-end solution. So we can cover everything from pricing, valuation, and all the IFRS 17 processes, and we also have some ALM modules and stuff like that. So we call ourselves a complete end-to-end solution. So it's a one-stop shop for all of actuarial processes in a life insurer.
Okay, well, that's interesting, guys. Thank you for your time and team. Okay, one-stop service. So if you're interested, please reach out to the Aeon. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Hiroshi Rizawa, and I'm from Japan. I'm in charge of the Institute of Actuaries of Japan. Yeah, General Secretary.
You're being an actuary as well, right?
Yeah. I'm 46 years old, and 15 years ago, I got the actuarial status in Japan.
Is this the first time I heard about the ICA? Can you please explain about that?
Yeah. ICA is a very famous event for actuaries, and it means International Congress of Actuaries. Every 3 years, International Actuarial Association will host the international conference, and in 2026, IAA and IAJ will host international conference in Tokyo. And Tokyo is very big city, I believe so. So international guests and domestic guests, for both guests, is very convenient to come. So I believe in 2026. Big event will success.
So he also trying to promote actuarial role in Japan as well. Okay, thank you for your time.
I hope you get something from watching this video. I'll see you again next time. I'd like to thank all the guests and the organizer, and also my friends who helped me make this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. It's mean a lot to me. Thank you.